all here, like the SpongeBob thing with the
Oh my god.
fucking, what I'm talking about?
Who's the penny and who's the tissue?
No. I'm talking about the three fingers where he has like the shit drawn
I'm
on him,
thinking.
the little faces. Yeah, you're thinking Chip, Penny, and use napkin. That's a different episode, Jacob. So
Hey,
Is it?
Dare you?
Oh, it is a different episode.
yeah, that's the one where
the gang's all
he's.
here.
Isn't that the one where
he
with
starts
the-
crying like it's
fucking weeping openly? Wasn't the use napkin and shit? That one is the one with
Oh, we lost someone.
no, it's all good.
Oh,
Wasn't that the
someone
one
died.
with the fucking gorilla suit?
Yeah, we're
I
Patrick.
feel like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's doing
Yeah.
all that shit.
I think. Well, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, because he's trying to get SpongeBob out of his house.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sandy and he won't like
That's a good
we-
one.
Oh, true. Oh yeah.
Isn't that also the one with that's not crazy talk? This is crazy talk.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, he just
Fucking
punches
love
his
that.
she just punches his face right.
Yeah, she like goes over top of his head, squishes him down.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to What We Missed. This is episode 9, right?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's either you can read, you can just look. We have a very interesting episode today. We sit down
Yeah.
with my sister Erica, my youngest sister. My idea was for the month of May, I would just sit with all my sisters and chat with them and have them on for each episode. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. But there is a lot in this one. We kind of jumped around a lot. But I
We
thought it
did,
was
yeah.
fun. We like talked about anime. We talked about more anime. We talked about anime. I'm blanking right now, but we talked about a lot of shit.
With Spider-Man.
There's a very interesting bit at the end.
Yeah. Make
That
sure
you
you
should-
stick around to the end.
Yeah.
It's very important that you listen to the end.
Yeah, because
it's
there's
pretty
there's-
funny.
We
And
took a pretty big gamble at the end of this episode.
well, I did. I took a pretty big gamble.
That's true. Garen took a pretty big gamble at the end of this episode. All I'm gonna say to tease it, so you actually sit here and watch it, is leave a like if you don't mind. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, or if you're listening on whatever else, why don't you just go to YouTube and leave a like real quick? It'll help us out. But
It really will.
yeah, thanks for tuning in this time, and let's just get to the episode. Erica, are you drawing something?
Yeah.
You want
What
to
are you
share with
drawing?
the class?
It's not done. It's
Showing
a it's a dog cat.
Oh, okay.
Like the cartoon cat dog.
Yeah, kind of.
Can we see it, or do you want to wait till it's finished?
When it's done, I'll show you, but not like in the middle of it. It's never good in the middle of it.
Well, that's fine.
It's
You gotta see the whole process.
okay. Dang, so Erica's like the third artist we've had on here then.
That's true. We have had two
We've
artists
had a lot of artists. now.
almost in a row, right? It wasn't it. It was episode 2 and episode 5. Was it? No, I think it might have been 2 in a fucking
Madison, no,
row.
Erica. Right?
Let me double check this. I thought we had 2 in a row. We probably did.
Well, the first so
No, it was because I remember I
Technically-
said like half of our episodes out are with artists now. Or wait, no, it wasn't.
no,
Fuck
that
me.
was I
I'm
thought you said
stupid.
that during the episode with Hannah.
No, because
you were
Hannah doesn't sell art or do art.
Well, I know, but like I thought you were because didn't we only do the introduction? Then we had Trey come on, and then we had Hannah come on.
Yeah, I got it mixed up. Half of our actual episodes instead of like because the introduction is a little short one, so it was half
Right.
of our first 4 are
Okay.
2 artists. Yeah, my bad. I don't know why the fuck I'm on this so hard. but
Bro.
I'm like, well, actually, I think that we fucking. You guys see Jamie back there being a little dickhead?
Yes.
Let me open the textbook.
Come on, man. Just quit fucking with my blanket. Just lay down.
You're just the
So-
same thing.
Makes his own nest and then looks at me like, well, I wasn't doing anything. Jesus. How's Tugboat doing, Erica?
being a little jerk. Like he's always like up in my business exactly like the one time I don't want him there.
Yeah.
And then when I want him to come over, then he's being a jerk. He just won't come. And I'm like, okay.
Damn.
And he drools like everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
learned that the hard
disgusting.
way. Yeah, when I used to live there, it was like if he comes in your room, you're like, well, my sheets are gonna have a little wet spot on them for the night. Because
Yeah.
he just fucking like drips, he drools and drips onto your shit.
Yeah,
all the
like
time.
Oh.
I can't tell you how many times he'll like go to sniff my food and then like drool will just like drip into the food from like when he leans over it.
Why's your food where you
So-
can get to it? Move your food.
Because I just,
Syrup.
I'll just be sitting on the couch and I'll just have like the food like sitting there and I'm doing something else, and I look over and he's
Okay.
just like, with his face in it.
The other thing too is that his breath stank, like it's fucking stanky. And so when his
Aw.
drool is like just nasty.
Disgusting.
Even worse.
So it's like
Oh,
if he drools onto
no.
your pillow, then it's just a stinky pillow now, and you're just fucked.
Oh God.
No, it's tough. I fucking hated that. Like he's an amazing cat. I love him, but holy shit, he needs to get his drool sorted out.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Caddy. Oh.
Catty.
I was so distracted by the cat, I fell down an elevator shaft.
Nice. Was it the peachly one?
I don't even know. There's so many elevator shafts in this game. You can fall down.
Look at Jamie being a little doofus
Oh.
back there. He
Had
was
some-
smiling up at me earlier. I was like scratching under his chin. He's sitting right down here. He's looking at me like, well, happy, just grinning at me. It was really cute. His poop schedule, not to get nasty, but his poop schedule has been off. Like he doesn't. It's because I think it's because when like the past 2 weekends I came down to Grove City, and so like we were traveling and like he was anxious, so he wasn't eating at the right times and shit. So like he didn't have to poop at the exact same times. And so now that we're back, I'll take him out in the morning at like 5, whatever.
Mhm.
And he's like, I don't have to poop. And I'll like be like, please, for the love of God, I have to leave for work. Just take a shit. And he won't. So I'm like, well, put him in the basement. And I come back and there's poop in the basement. I'm like, fuck. But like
Aw.
can't really do much about it. And then I'll take him out right when I get home. And 9
Right.
times out of 10, he doesn't poop right when I take him out. And I'm like, okay, I'll take you out in 30 minutes. Like bring him back in. And then like go upstairs, and I swear to God, it's like as soon as I am upstairs, he's like, time to take a dump. And just be like, I'm like, dude, I was like we were just outside, and I was about to like do some shit, and then take you right back out, and you just take a dump inside. Fuck, man.
Dogs be like that, man.
He does, but he doesn't pee inside. He can keep that together, but
He
I'll
just
just-
drops a fat deuce.
yeah, fat steamy dookie right on my basement
Okay,
floor.
all right. we don't need the graphics.
Should I go farther? Should I be more disgusting with it?
No, please don't. I'm begging you for myself and our listeners.
Yeah, hopefully no one's eating breakfast right now. Ugh.
Kinda
Well, it wasn't that bad.
stinky.
Erica, do you still write at all?
I'm working on writing a book
Really?
currently. Did I not
How-
tell you that? I have 15
yeah,
chapters
yeah, you
done.
did tell me. It was just so long ago. So do you want to talk about it a little bit?
I mean, it's like just like a side project, Well, it's not like I'm doing a main project, so I don't know why I say side project. It's just a side. It's just a project.
Yeah,
It's just I mean, what do you want to know about it? Like the plot?
everything. I mean, well, however much you want to share.
Oh,
Chapter
yeah.
1 preview.
It's just like a cheesy romance. Basically, it's like a I don't really know what to say about it. It's like a cheesy romance, like about a love triangle, where like this guy he meets
Sick.
2 girls on the same day, and one of the girls like just seems way more into him, and so he like goes with her, but then like he likes the other girl more, but like thinks that she doesn't like him back. So it just
Mm.
like, and I mean,
And
like
then
there's a lot more
chaos
to it.
ensues.
Right.
Yeah, like there's a lot more to it, but it's like yeah, that's like the main gist.
Nice.
Okay.
Are are the main characters' names Jacob, Danny, and Garen by chance?
Oh my god.
The what?
Wait, who gets to be the guy then?
Should I choose a number out of 3?
We'll draw numbers.
Yeah, we'll
my
draw
God.
straws. That'd be fun.
That's funny. No, I was gonna. That's I'm not gonna lie. This is. I don't want to call it like a guilty pleasure because it's not that, but like So I've recently been getting more, and by recently I mean like within the past year. I've been getting more into watching like anime and stuff. And so I was scrolling through Netflix. I was just looking at different shows. I was watching Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll,
Nice.
which, by the way, great series. Love that show.
That's what I've heard.
But no, so I was talking to my buddy Brandon, and I was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "You've seen a lot more anime than me, so like, what's a good show to watch?" And he told me about this show called Toradora,
Okay.
which is a similar story as to what you were talking about, Erica, with your the book you're writing.
Mhm.
It's like it's not a love triangle, it's more like a love square.
Oh, very saucy.
So the premise of the show is these 4 kids in high school, the main character and his best friend, and then there are 2 girls in the story. So the main character is going for this one girl, but he runs into her best friend. But her best friend's like, I suck at explaining this show so much.
No,
It's
fine.
so
It's
awful.
fine.
But it's like it's a cheesy romantic like comedy anime, and but I've rewatched that show so many times now. It's only one season, like 25 episodes, but dude, that show hits me. It hits different. I don't know what it is
Yeah.
about that show, but I absolutely love it.
Oh,
it's
good.
one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. I've only ever seen I don't know. I've seen some of, I call it Hunter x Hunter. People are like, it's just Hunter x Hunter, but I'm like, it says X in the middle, so I just fucking say it. And also my sister calls it Hunter x Hunter, so I'm like, fuck you. But it's pisses me off. It's like, don't tell me how to say it.
Right.
It's either or. But we watched that while we were in Port Clinton, I think, for her bachelorette party. They also took shrooms, which maybe I'll talk about that sometime. But we watched some of that. We watched some of that, and I was like, "Damn, this is good!" Like,
Yeah.
like I actually really like it. But I keep meaning to get into it, but I always do this thing where I burn myself out on shows. I'll watch like the fuck out of it, and then I'll just like stop at randomly or whatever, or like I just feel like I've done it too much, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it some other day. I did the same thing. I told myself I wouldn't do it with Ozark. I've done it twice before, and this is the 3rd time. I need to fucking watch it again before I forget everything that's happened, and I'm just in season 3. But I always do that where I burn myself out, and then I'm like, can't do it. There's some shows that I can like Breaking Bad and Walking Dead, because I've seen them before. I can just turn them on and not burn myself out too bad because I know what's gonna happen. But like the first time watching it through, I'm like, I have to just like space these out so I don't kill myself over it. It pisses me off. But I'm scared of doing that with Hunter x Hunter is my point. So that's why I'm like, if I do it, I gotta, because I know I'll love it if I just stick with it. But the problem is actually getting myself to sit there and not be like, well, I watched 10 episodes yesterday, I could take a break, and then just never get back to it.
Yeah. So I watched Tokyo Ghoul, which I actually really liked. I think it's a really good show. I think the show doesn't really do the best at like fully representing the manga and like everything that happens in the actual like book. But overall, I would say it's a really good show. But that was tough for me to watch for a little while because there was a lot of filler episodes in it. Like just not a lot of story progress in a lot of the episodes, which was kind of hard for me at first. But when you get to episodes like that, or just if you know the story's not really moving forward, you just kind of have to power through it.
Yeah, especially like
'Cause-
first watch through, it's like, well, what? I don't know where it's gonna like. What's
Yeah.
gonna, what if there's a point, or it's you're just kind of
Yeah.
like, I guess I'll sit here.
hmm The same. So I actually just finished, like a couple weeks ago. I finished season 4 of Sword Art Online.
Erica, you've seen that one, right?
I watched like the first season, and then like season 2, I kind of lost interest.
Yeah.
Same thing, Garen.
I don't know. I liked season 2. Like, it wasn't as good as season 1 by a long shot, but I thought there was something there. Okay, so Erica, so how far into season 2 did you get?
I remember watching like the majority of it,
Okay.
but not finishing it. And like I just like I liked season 1 a lot, but like it felt like season 2 was just like there was so much in it that I was just kind of like, I don't really care about this, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like it
That's
just didn't feel the same.
that's fair. I will say I thought the transition between like each season was a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like it felt like they just didn't really explain a lot of shit between seasons.
Yeah.
And also the time in that show is really weird.
How so?
Like the
Mhm.
it's one of those shows that like bounces back and forth a lot
Gotcha.
through like from different dates. And also like I understand it's like a lot of animes are Japanese, they're created in Japan or whatever.
Mhm.
It just like in the I watched the dub of it, and so like the dates still weren't like, it wasn't like January 6 2050 or whatever date it was. It was always like a number and then the Japanese symbols.
Oh, so it just didn't fucking tell you?
Well, I just didn't understand it.
Oh, okay.
Like, not that it didn't tell you, I mean, because it
Well,
says
right,
it in
yeah,
bright
but
white
it-
letters. I just didn't understand it, so it made it a little bit harder for me to understand the story at times.
Yeah, well, you'd think if you're watching a dub or a sub, it would tell you what the fuck you're looking at, right? Is that not a thing?
Yeah,
with
usually in
dubs?
shows, like when I watch like a lot of animes, like they'll have it on the screen, like
Yeah, like it'll
next to
show
the
it-
writing, it'll
Right,
say.
yeah, it'll show it in parentheses, right? And be like,
Right.
this is what
Yeah,
you're
like
looking
yeah,
at.
and sometimes they'll even like explain the references that they think people won't get. Like in some
Right.
shows, like it'll be like, oh, like this is from that thing in Japan. And it's like, oh, okay, I get
Like
it
little
now.
cliff
Right.
notes to be like, by the
Yeah.
way, in case you didn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But this
mean,
one just didn't do that.
yeah, like as far as the dates and like whenever shit was happening, if it showed a date on the show, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore that because I don't understand it. Which kind of sucked, like, which is why it made it harder for me to understand.
Right,
I
'cause then
just
you don't
basically
know-
omit it from my mind.
Yeah, and then you don't know like the exact timeline, so you just had to kind of like piece it together based on like the
Yeah.
actual events instead of the
Right.
times.
Like, so up until season 4, like I would say that I have a good grasp of it now, sort of. Like I have a better understanding of the timeline now, but in the process of watching the show, I was so fucking lost
Mm,
as far as like when certain events happened.
that
'cause,
kinda
like,
sucks.
Literally after the first episode, it jumps 2 years ahead.
Really?
Yeah,
That's kind of
after
fucking
the
weird.
after the very first episode, it jumps 2 years ahead.
Said, hey, you like all that character development? Let's just jump 2 years ahead and just
Mhm.
you'll just figure it out.
Well, see, but that's the thing is like there is no character development for 2 years in the show's timeline.
So they're like the same people as they're essentially the same person 2 years from when we saw them in the first episode.
Basically, as far as the viewer would know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's fucking. Eric, wait. So you said you only watched season 1 of this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, how many seasons are there now? Do you know?
5, I
Okay.
believe.
Are they still
then the-
pumping them out?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I guess I could.
Uh,
We have the access to the entire internet. Let me just look
Right.
this up. How many seasons? Released in 2013, Sword Art Online. Did I say that right?
Sword
Sword
Art
Art Online has had 4 seasons. The third split in 2
Oh.
and a spin-off. So basically 5 because
Okay.
or no, sorry, third one was split into 2, so it is 4. And a spin-off series, Gun Gale Online.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the spinoff.
Will there be a season 5?
A lot of people consider Gun Gale as season 5.
Well, this
Like-
also says a full season. This doesn't say what season will be available February 6th, 2022. So that's already out. But I don't know if they're talking about season 4. I don't know. It doesn't, it's not really telling me. Oh, well. I guess I could just look up episodes, right? Season 5 release date. Ah, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, I'm bumbling like an idiot.
So Erica, my little brother also watched the show, and he
Mhm.
had a very strong opinion about one of the characters, and I'm curious to get yours. So I believe it's season 2 where you meet Yui. Do you
Yui.
remember that
like
character?
the girl, like the little girl?
Yeah, the little girl, like the little
Yeah.
So how did you feel about her? Did you think she was annoying as hell or no?
Not annoying. I just thought it was like very weird. Like the way that she was introduced, I felt was weird. And like her whole like storyline, like revolving around her, I thought was weird. Like I just thought like I liked her. I thought she was cute and stuff, but I was kind of like, wait, where did she come from? Why is she here? What's
Okay,
this?
wait, so
Basically.
since I know zero, how is she introduced and all that? What happens?
So in the show, the two of the main characters. Well, I don't know if you consider Asuna a main character or not,
I would.
but yeah. Okay, so then yeah, so 2 of the main characters, Kirito and Asuna, they're like, I forget exactly what they're like, by their house in the game,
Okay,
just like, and it's like a forest area.
okay.
And I think Kirito's out doing some shit. I can't remember exactly what, but like it's either him or Asuna. I don't remember. One of them like sees this person just wandering out in the forest,
Okay.
like just
Fucking
out
off.
of the blue. And in the game, like you know how games they'll have like a name tag
Yeah.
in a lot of games. Well, it's the same thing in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Players will have an icon above them, or they'll have like a name tag. Well, this character Yui didn't have a name tag or anything,
Oh.
and she's
Very interesting.
introduced. She's introduced as like this little girl with amnesia, like she can't remember anything.
Like in real life or in the game or both? I guess it would be both if it's real life. So does it not really say?
When she's introduced, no.
Okay.
You eventually figure out where she comes from.
Should this be a spoiler alert or no?
Well,
I
no, 'cause
guess-
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
Because like this character being introduced isn't like a huge spoiler. It's just kind of
Right.
like, hey, another character.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain things that if
That you
not
just can't say.
yeah.
Damn.
But like, so you eventually you figure out stuff about Yui that's important for her character development, which ends up making everything make sense,
Okay.
at least to a certain degree. I mean, Erica's definitely right. Like, I thought the way she was introduced was kind of just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely a little weird. But my point in saying that is because, so my little brother Griffin, he watched the show,
Mm-hmm.
and he fucking hates Yui with a burning passion. He's like every time she opens her mouth, you know the dumbest shit you're ever gonna hear is about to come out of her mouth.
Damn, fucking
And-
hate.
He literally he goes hard on that character. I don't know why. I don't think she's that bad. But
I didn't think I didn't think she was annoying at all. Like she did say like a few like weird things. I remember just kind of being like, oh, that's a little bit weird. But like it's nothing that's like, oh my god, she's terrible.
Mhm.
Interesting. What other animes do you watch, Reeks?
N- Nothing that's not embarrassing.
What? No, that's not embarrassing. Not. I mean, unless it's like nasty.
It's not nasty. It's just like not something that I would want to like be like, oh, I watched this, you know, like it's
Why
just
not?
kinda
Like
like
associated with it, or
what?
I don't know.
Well, I'm
Like
confused. Why
associated with
not?
it,
I
or-
don't want to be associated with it.
It's just a little bit weird, you know. It's just kind of like, oh, you watched that, okay, you know.
Well,
it's kinda like-
anyone's gonna have like there's if anything ever, there's gonna be people that are like, you watch that shit. People are gonna be like, oh, you watch Walking Dead, you watch Breaking Bad.
fair enough, but
So
like,
it's, I'm interested now. I want to know.
We can cut it out too if you want.
That's
I mean,
true.
It's up to
we
it's
you.
just
can- Cut it out. I'm just fucking around.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
so my
Oh.
favorite anime is called, I don't know how to say it, so I'm gonna butcher the name, but it's like Himoto Umaru-chan. It's like a
I
show
have
about
no
this
hope
girl.
of spelling that.
It's Himouto, and then
Okay. Oh, I got
the-
it.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's about this girl who like everyone thinks that she's like super cool and like she's like the most popular girl in school or whatever, and when she goes home she just like plays video games all day and she like eats junk food and she's
I
like
think I've
is a
seen
huge
you-
slob.
Yeah, I think I've seen you watching this because I've seen this little. I should just share my screen real quick. Is there any nasty hentai shit? No. Okay.
No, there's
I
no.
just- I just
No,
don't
I was just
understand
looking
anything.
to make sure it wasn't like I was on images and I was like,
Got
there
it.
better not fucking be. So yeah, let me share. Jacob, I don't have access. But yeah, I've seen this. I've seen
I
you
just
watching in
wanna-
it, and I've seen her in this like little blanket thing.
Yeah,
before-
it's her hood that she puts on. She like shrinks when she puts it
Yeah.
on. It's so cute.
Do I have access? No. Do I have
Here,
access?
try now.
Oh,
try
there
now.
it goes. I was gonna keep clicking and going, no, I don't.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I've seen that before. Like her doing this and fucking around and being weird.
Yeah,
so
that's what I
I'm
saw.
assuming that can you see the cursor?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is her.
Yeah,
normal,
so it's
like
like
at
she
school?
puts on the hood and then she like shrinks down and like she's like fucks around basically and like but she like gets like the best grades in school and everything and everyone just thinks that she's like
Gotcha.
So that's the same
super-
person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Oh,
so
I've seen those pictures.
What is it? Is that a
Mhm.
little hamster thingy? Does she have hamsters?
she has like little hamsters that she takes care of and then she like
The fuck is
um,
this dunce?
that's her brother.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
But yeah, she loves like her little hamsters that she takes care of. So she like puts like she like plays with them and stuff. It's a really cute show. It's really cute.
That's cool. Interesting. What other ones, or is there any more?
I mean that's the main one I watch. I do watch a few other ones that are just like more embarrassing.
Okay, that one was not embarrassing at all. I don't think.
Well,
Jacob sounds like you disagree.
no, I,
That
I
was
meant,
so
like, no,
embarrassing.
no, I mean it's like not embarrassing.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
it's
mean.
not. I think it's fine to have interests, even if other people disagree. You know,
yeah,
just because you like something doesn't mean everyone else will. But
Right.
fair enough.
I mean, if you really don't want to share, you don't have to.
I mean the other ones are just I mean I'll say it if you want me to say it.
You don't, I don't want to force you to say it. I just think it'd be fine if you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's up to you. Ultimate.
You
They're
don't
just, you
have to
know,
say it, but
But if you don't, you're kicked out.
like I watched this one that was called I think it was called like Yamada's First Time. And it's just like it's just about this girl
What now?
who she like the whole show is just about her trying to lose her virginity.
Oh,
And so she's like trying to find like a guy who's a virgin, and then like she's like trying to seduce this guy who's like super shy and like just failing at it miserably the entire time. And it's great.
I'll be honest, it sounds like a fun show.
Mhm.
Jacob's like, what's the name again? Hold on. I feel like this one. Okay, yeah, I can't show some of this. Yeah, I can't show this one. I can't.
But
I
it's
can't share my
great. It's a
screen.
great show.
What's it called?
Yamada's First Time.
Jacob's writing it down, like sweating. Oh, Yamada's first time. Okay, I just wanted to know for the viewers' sake, not for me.
Yeah. We gotta
Yeah,
tell the
there's-
viewers.
This is her opening her shirt and revealing her bra. This is her getting touched on her boobs. This is her climbing him. This is just a
I'm
straight
so
up.
the same files.
Yeah, this one I
Oh.
can't. I can't show any of this. The
This
entire
one's not.
thing.
Yeah.
This one's not from the show, but like,
Oh, it's
It
like a
gets
fan
pretty,
thing.
like-
yeah, it's a fan, but it's not.
Yeah, it gets pretty
Let me
like
share my screen. I'll
um,
tell you what. No. Show you what I'm
It's pretty
talking about.
raunchy. I mean, this is like her naked sitting there and him naked with a blanket and he's standing in the bed.
yeah, like it's I mean like the whole show is like
build-up
about
to
that.
that,
So it's
yeah.
like there's like of course it's like very
Yeah. Like
Sexual.
overtly just them about to bang.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to find one clean like I'm on the images. I'm trying to find one full page of no one naked
I'm
or
getting.
getting their
If you
boobs
scroll down
touched.
enough, a lot of it's like.
That's
not
just a
bad.
bra. I mean, that's a swimsuit.
Oh, okay. Not that one.
That's
No.
fine. That's naked again. Damn it. I think this one's a lost cause. Search it yourself if you want. Yamada's first time. As soon as he said it, I was like, you say what now?
Yeah.
That sounds
like-
like
it's really funny. Like it's like less about like the actual like
losing the virginity part.
yeah, it's which I don't think she actually does unless
Well,
they like
hold
add in a
on
new
now. What I'm
season, but-
seeing here is him saying, "Okay, I'm gonna do it, Yamada." So I think she does.
No, but
lose
they
it.
don't actually do it.
Oh, because I think
Wait,
okay, that makes
spoiler.
ah well, too late now. Well,
Well,
I
I
that
mean-
makes sense because now that I'm seeing him standing there and her sitting there naked, that looks like they're about to. And someone walks in, so
But look,
I
wait.
could see.
But it's like it's less about like that actual like the actual like that.
Activity,
It's just
yeah.
more about like her like really wanting to do it, but like not really even like understanding like anything about it. Like she thinks she knows everything about it, right? But like she's just like she doesn't really know how to seduce a guy, so she's just like doing everything that she can, and he's just kind of like what the fuck kind of thing.
Interesting.
And so it's just really funny.
Are the other ones that you watch worse? Like not worse than that, but like more weird.
I mean, I've to be entirely honest, like I say I love anime, I'm always like, I love anime, blah blah. But I haven't really watched that much just because like I hate watching the dubbed versions, but like reading the subtitles gets really frustrating for me because like I read very slowly and like so half the time like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But the dubs are just so annoying. So I just get so frustrated and then I'm just like, fuck this, I'm not watching anymore. And so like I just never finish them. And it's just yeah.
Yeah. On the subject of dub versus sub, did you guys watch Squid Game?
I did.
No.
Okay. What did you watch, sub or dub, Garen?
I watched the dub version.
Dude, you gotta go back. I promise you, you gotta watch the sub. And I'm not saying like because sub is always better. I'm saying because they actually fuck up the translation a lot.
Really?
Not like to the point of like it's completely a different story, or anything.
Right.
But like people that actually like like speak the language and shit like came out and said like, well, they fucked this up, like the bilingual people, I mean, they said like, well, they kind of mistranslated and like you get generally the same idea of some of the characters, but it's like different enough to where like you might not fully understand some people's motivation because like they
Okay.
like there was one, it's not gonna be a spoiler to say, like she says something like she says, I'm not I didn't finish school, but I can figure it out or something. But then in the dub, she says like a different thing that's like sounds like either more desperate or like gives you like a different impression of like her, like she's actually like street smart and she can figure shit out. She just didn't get like a proper education. But like the way that they present it in the dub is like a little bit different. So you just think that she's like kind of stupid. And but like it's just that she didn't have the same opportunities as other people or something like that. I'm probably butchering it. Someone's gonna be like, yeah, actually, sir, like they're fucking, they're gonna be sitting there on their chair like, actually, you got it wrong.
Yeah.
The nuance is a little bit different, but you got the main idea there. Like,
Actually,
yeah,
like
that's a hibiscus flower. So no, yeah, they're probably gonna like I'm sure someone knows the exact thing, and you can tell them if
Right.
you do, but like. It's basically like a little bit of the nuance and like characters are just slightly different, so you can
Right.
like get more out of the sub. And the voice acting in the dub I heard was like dog shit, like bad. Like
Yeah,
they
I think
just
I saw
kinda-
like a clip that like it was like I heard it and I was like, I didn't
yeah,
watch the show, but like someone like sent me a clip or I was on TikTok and saw it or something and I was like, ugh, what's that?
yeah, it's like not good. I'm pretty sure like the old guy sounds like a fucking like doofus. And like the main character just like it's just the lines are delivered so bland, like is what I heard. I don't know, but that's one of the ones that everyone is like, you actually should like go watch the sub because it's a little bit different and like obviously you don't have to sit there and listen to like, oh no, I liked that guy, or like like they just like very plainly are reading it off of the thing and they don't know what the fucking scene is.
right.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I just remembered. Did you guys? I think it's called. I think it's called Ghost Stories.
I was just about to mention that.
Dude, do you want to
Yeah,
talk about
it's-
that a little bit, Jacob?
I can sort of get into it, but like,
Yeah,
yeah, a
dude.
friend of mine. It's a show that was aired in Japan, and it didn't do super well, so they were gonna bring it over to America and try and get it to work. So they needed people to translate for it, and they gave the people in the U.S. complete control over what to translate it to,
Yeah.
and they just completely screwed everything up.
Oh yeah.
Like one person was like an avid Christian and kept like telling everyone, "Oh, you're going to hell," and one person was like,
Well,
I think one for here. I don't know if you want to explain it better.
no,
It's been a while since I-
no, yeah, it's fine. Basically, the whole thing is that they were gonna try like and learn to translate and shit and like figure out the exact scenes and all that stuff, but instead they just decided to like fuck around basically, and so instead of translating the scenes, they would come in and I think someone said that whoever got there first for the day was the one that got to decide what each scene was going to be. So like if we're all doing it and I get there first, I just watch the scene and listen to it in a language that I don't understand, and I see it and I go, well, I guess that I'm going to decide that instead of any of the characters saying anything that makes sense, I'm just gonna fuck around. So like they would just improv scenes in English and just go for it. And like there's I can let me try to find, there's a good video that I found that's just of all the scenes that are just like them fucking around. So like they just didn't actually translate anything. And
Funny.
they
Well,
Ghost
here, I got one
Stories.
if you want to.
Yeah, share your screen real quick if you got it.
It's not the. I don't think it's the one that I originally looked at, but like,
Yeah, but there's one where it's like there's like the little kid is running and he's like imagine that you're getting chased by a big black man, and then he's like,
Yeah.
it's just like so fucked.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I think
god.
I've heard
no.
of this actually.
You know, like the one where you write your name in an eraser? I hear the head cheerleader's having an abortion. Slut? It worked. Get out! Get out! You shut up, get out. He talked to me at my locker and tried to fill me up. How Hitler?
Heil Hitler.
All right, let's move on here. Girardi. I'm him. Campbell.
So,
Emunchuk. Sprekta Megankai. Crapper.
such
Like they're just fucking around.
freaking skank and give it back! Don't blame me, ho. I didn't force you into this. You're the ones who said you wanted to do it. So there. Sometimes yes means no. And sometimes you're a bitch. I mean, hello. I'm sorry to call you at this hour. Can I speak to Tomomi? Tomomi? Ain't no Tomomi girl living here, so what? Get your crackhead ass into some rehab. I ain't got time.
But here, pause it for a sec. There's one where
Yeah, I'll let you.
where they're getting driven by on a bus somewhere, and like he's trying to talk. He's like saying something about his family or something, and that girl that's on the phone, it's like her voice. She's like, "Just drive the bus driver." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then there's one where I don't remember what the fuck the dude's doing, but he like says something like a little aside, and they're like, he'll fill the whole hole filler. Like they just like fuck with him. The whole thing is just so like they just improv the entire show and just like fuck around. So yeah, it's pretty stupid. But
Oh, dude,
yeah,
that's funny though.
because when I found that, I was like, dude, I want to watch this shit so bad. I think I sent it to our sister Amanda, and I was like, can we please like find this? But I think because on whatever, let me see if I can find it again. I was like, yeah, it's on Vudu or whatever the fuck. So I went to that, and then I like has the episodes, but they're like grayed out. You can't actually click on them. And I was like, why the
Weird.
fuck is it on Vudu if you can't actually? Maybe it's like a region block thing.
Maybe get a VPN.
Yeah, I guess I probably could do that, but do I really want it? Yeah, but Ghost Stories is fucking hilarious. I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
look
could
for some
find
good
the.
ones.
Well, there's just like so many good ones. Like so many good little clips.
There
Like
was
there's the one.
video that like had so many like freaking good clips in it.
Yeah, I think you might have found the same one I did because it's like like they run over and the cops eating a donut. Have you seen that one?
Wait, what was it?
Like they run into like the police station and there's a cop just sitting there eating a donut, and they start yelling at him because like they need help. They're like the one dude's like, get off your ass, come on, like, and then they just start like mumbling their words, like they like get tripped up, but then they just keep going. And so he's like, oh yeah, my brother or my sister, and then the guy starts like stumbling, so he just goes like like just like saying like nonsense, and they just keep it in, and like that's the scene that they put out. It's like, what the fuck happened? It's so stupid. The entire thing is just fucked, and I love it. I wish I could watch that show. God damn.
Yeah, I wish I could too. It's crazy. I've seen so many clips from that show.
It's so stupid.
They're just awful.
I'm looking at this one scene where there's a cat with like a deep man's voice
Yeah.
insulting the person, saying their brother's going to the hospital or something. Ridiculous.
Run like a big black man's chasing you. And then I think the next line is because he finishes the lap all slow and he's all like and then the guy's like, well, he's not racist. It's just like fucking stupid. God damn. Man. Damn it. I'm all upset that I can't watch this now. Damn it. Did you find or I guess no, you got what, do you still have that video up?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a video up.
Do you want to watch a little bit more?
Sure.
I just think it's so fucking dumb. Here we go. Oh, I think this might be the one.
You are retarded.
What?
I should have just pissed in the sink in the teacher's lounge. No one would have known. Or maybe in Mrs. Hadley's thermos.
Katcherel, maybe you have a hidden talent you don't know about, like Paris Hilton being an actress. Oh,
Okay, your little dunking booth for Jesus is ready.
I'll keep you under until you come up speaking in tongues.
Okay.
What?
Sweet! It looks like a little peppermint panty wonderland.
You open
Oh
that
my
window again and I'm
God.
gonna push you out of it.
If I were you, I wouldn't wear horizontal stripes like that. Makes your butt look big.
I'll kill you!
You'll have
Jesus
to catch
Christ.
Oh
badass.
my god.
Fat ass? He called him a fat ass. That's the little kid that's running on the
And
right.
I stayed up all night working on my costume and props. Oh my! What a gifted seamstress. I hope you're not a homosexual. But you who can act and sew. So obviously I'm gay. I'm not gay, you born again
the fuck
homophobe
is up with
halfwit.
his
But I am gonna be the
lips?
lead in the Phantom of the Ghost Opera. I can tell you that. Yeah. I died. Damn it. Where's that room where I can have sex with a hooker? Get laid. Yeah, like that. Didn't get to shoot her. What the fizzity up? Oh, I just love the charming little things that come out of that mouth of yours. Oh, look at that.
Stop it! You're stretching my lips out!
Like this is the first time that's ever happened.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you know what I'm referring to.
I don't think I like your insinuation.
How much more do you want to watch?
All right, we can stop it
I
there.
was just saying, it goes on for a while.
The podcast is just gonna turn into us watching fucking ghost stories shit.
Oh.
God damn it. Fucking dumb.
Where do we transition to after that?
I know, I'm trying to think. Where do we go from here?
I
Honestly,
finished
I
my
might-
drawing.
Oh yeah, well, let's see. This will be great for
Yeah.
the audio only people.
I'll mimic the sounds for it.
It's a
Okay.
it's a dog, fox, cat.
Yeah, I was getting more fox
Oh.
than kitty.
Oh, I
but
see
yeah.
the
Yeah, I
dog,
couldn't think of how to incorporate the cat besides the tail. It's
No,
a
yeah, it works. It works.
vibe. Thanks.
It's good.
It's good though.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you guys seen? Oh damn it! I had to turn my thing. She did. Hold on 1 second. Those art pieces up there, if you can see those.
Oh, those
Uh,
new.
No,
Not new, but they've been up for a while. But she, Erica did those, and I like them. She's it's my little Among Us character that I used to play as, and then the other one is have you guys ever played Battle Block Theater?
Yes.
Dude, it's a Hattie and then a little like animal thing that kills you in one hit, and then one of the little
What?
minions. Yeah, it's good
That's
too.
sick.
Erica's a good artist, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Thank you.
She's like, yeah, I know it. And so what?
No.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna see the new Doctor Strange? I know you are, Jacob.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm
Um,
gonna see it. I've already seen clips of it on YouTube.
Yeah, because it came out today, like technically.
Yeah, it's getting mixed reviews from people.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can understand that because I feel like it'll be like too many cooks in the kitchen because it's like gonna be multiverse shit, obviously, because multiverse madness. So I feel like they're gonna have like 5 plot lines, and then I don't know how they're gonna resolve all. I feel like the same thing is looking like it's about to happen with the new Thor movie. Like it's gonna be about him not wanting to fight, and then about Jane Foster being Thor, and then it's also going to be about his relationship with the Guardians, and then I just feel like there's going to be too much shit going on.
Yeah, I know the plot, what exactly is going to happen in the new Doctor Strange.
Don't spoil it for us, please. Well, you see.
Yeah, I looked into it too much.
Oh,
You won't know from watching the trailers, but
Yeah.
I'm curious how it's going to be. Some people really liked it though, so
yeah. Well, hopefully it's good. I mean,
I want it to fail.
yeah. Actually, I want this movie to be bad. I feel like I don't know where so I've been watching Moon Knight. And nice yawn there, Jacob. And and I was like super pumped for the last episode because it comes out on Wednesdays, and so like yesterday was the last episode, and I was like, sweet dude, sick, I get to finally watch it. And I was like really pumped. I sat down, I was like, yeah. And then it kind of just was like decent. I was like kind of let down a little bit. I don't know. I guess spoiler warning, but like the whole idea of Moon Knight is that he has DID, which is dissociative identity disorder, in case you don't know. And so there's Mark Spector is the host of that body, and that like whole system. And so you first start out following Stephen Grant, who you assume is the host of the body, just because we start out following him. And like you see how he like doesn't fully understand like why he's like has these lapses in time and shit and all that stuff. And then eventually like Mark comes out and is like, hey, like let me like help you and like save us from this fucking monster that's coming after us right now, because he's the one that can turn into Moon Knight. And so he like does that all that shit and all that stuff. And so then you follow like the two of them together and like figuring out what's going on, all that shit. And there's hints throughout the whole thing that there's like more identities in the system, because like there's scenes where like Mark will be fighting and then he blacks out and then he comes to, and then it's like everyone's dead. He's like, was that you, Steven? Because Steven's like a little meek little bitch boy. And so then he's like, that was that you? Like, what the fuck did you do? And he's like, it wasn't me. And so then like, what the fuck just happened? And then so the whole time you're thinking like, well, last episode we're finally gonna see this identity that they've been teasing the whole time. And so you kind of do, but you kind of don't. Like he's fighting the final villain, and then like he's getting his ass whooped, and you're like, it's about to be like that moment where, oh no, I'm fucked, and he like gets that last burst of strength and finds a way to overcome the villain. So you're like, sweet, I know what's about to happen. He's gonna fucking, you know, like, whoop his ass and all that shit. And then he starts to like do the thing where he's like switching and he's blacking out, and then it just cuts to the villain being beaten, because we don't like, it doesn't show the identity, like the other identity. It just like he's like, oh no, I'm gonna die, and he like starts to black out, and he's like, oh, I won, and it's just back to Mark.
I did it.
And I was
That's
kind of like,
a shit ending.
yeah, I was like, well, what the? I mean, come on. And then they do show him in the post-credit scene, but it's like, if you're gonna show him in the post-credit scene anyway, then why not just show him right then? Because I feel like that would have been a better reveal, for people that, I mean, I guess for everyone. So Mark Spector is the host, and then Stephen Grant's the other main guy, and then the one that's been being teased is called Jake Lockley, and he's like way more brutal than Mark, and will just like kill everyone and fucking wreck the place, and like no qualms about it. And so like when I see him start to switch on, like he's on the ground getting his ass kicked, and I'm like, oh, he's switching, it's about to be Jake, he's gonna whoop his ass and like brutalize the fuck out of him. Yeah, but then that doesn't happen, and it cuts to like everyone dead and like fire everywhere and shit. And it's like, I would have loved way more to see, you know, because it would have been way more powerful of a reveal if it was like, I'm about to die, and he switches and it's like, fuck you, and he's like, Mark, and he's like, no, I'm Jake, or whatever, like, you know, a reveal like that. But I feel like they just didn't. I don't know why they did. Why wouldn't you do it? Why don't you show it? Because in the post-credit scene, it's just kind of like falls flat. The villain gets taken to like a psychiatric ward, and then Jake basically takes over the body, and he goes, I guess not takes over, he's in control of the body for the time, and he goes and gets the bad guy out of the psych ward or whatever, and takes him into like his little limo, and then just shoots him in the back. And it's like, what the fuck, what the fuck is going on?
What?
You know, I was like, why? And then the god that like controls Moon Knight, like gives him the powers and shit, he's like in the back seat talking to the bad guy, and he's like, oh, you thought you were gonna get away with it, and like, you know, all that stuff. And then the bad guy's like, well, you can't kill me because like you can't actually harm me as like this god figure or whatever. And he's like, oh, I don't need to, like I have Jake Lockley here, meet him. And then he just turns around and he's like, you see that it's the body. So you're like, oh shit, it's still them, like all of them, the whole system. And he turns around and just shoots him. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he drives off, and that's the end.
What?
I was like, cool that they finally revealed him, but like come on. It would have been, I don't know. I feel like it would have been cooler if they had maybe like a scene where he takes control and like he fucks everyone up really hard and you think it's still Mark, you know? And then like you're like, oh shit, he went really brutal for a second there. That was weird. That seems out of character. And then in the final episode, it finally, you know, some more reveals like that. But it just kind of was like, the fuck. I just talked about Moon Knight for way too long, but it pissed me off because I was really excited for it, and then it was just like really bland.
Well, speaking of Marvel, then,
Yeah.
I know Spider-Man was going to be a potential topic for
Oh,
today.
yeah,
so why don't we
Reeks.
dive into that a little bit?
Oh, I mean, I do love Spider-Man like too much.
Okay.
But I'm just getting into the comics. Like I just started reading them, so like I know a lot about Spider-Man. Like I know like basically everything there is to know about him, but like the specifics of the stories, not exactly.
Well, I know there's like Ultimate Superior, but like there's a bajillion different Spider-Man things. Like which one have you started with then?
Just I read like the first ever Spider-Man comic, and then a few just here and there that were just like you know, like with like the first ones kind of.
Okay.
And then
Like
I
the
read like
first
the life
series?
story one. Huh?
Like more in that first series is what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I read Life Story, and then I read Spider-Man Blue, which like that one I liked a lot.
What's that one about? I've never heard of that one.
It's about I was about to say spoiler, but everyone knows like Gwen Stacy dies.
That's a good point.
So like it's about like how he met, like basically it's like, so the whole thing is about him like way later when he's married to Mary Jane, like he's like reminiscing about like Gwen, and like basically like it's Valentine's Day and he's like remembering like everything, like how he met Gwen, and like, you know,
Mhm.
like just all like the happy memories they had together basically, and like just and like, so like that's like the main thing, like it's him being like just reflecting on his relationship with Gwen and like wishing that he like could have been with her, while also being like, but my life with Mary Jane has been great, which I hate Mary
Yeah.
Jane with, but
Why is that?
what do you mean? Why do I hate her?
Yeah, well, yeah, why do you hate her?
She's the absolute worst. Like I hate her more than any other character ever.
Why?
Because-
Reeks? You just say you
because-
hate her.
In every single thing that she's in, she's terrible. And like when he first meets her, he doesn't know who she is at all. Okay. She just knocks on the door, knock, knock, knock. He opens the door and she's like, hey Tiger. And it's like, who the fuck are you?
Wait,
And
no,
then-
hold on. I thought that was because Mary Jane's mom or whatever like talked to Aunt May, and then they were like they should meet, and it was like some like holiday, right?
So okay. So at least in Spider-Man Blue, I don't know about any other comic, okay? Don't come for me, but in Spider-Man Blue, right? So Mary Jane's aunt or mom or someone, I forget who it is, but like one of her family members is friends with Aunt May, and so yeah, like she is like coming over like because of that and stuff, but he doesn't know that. Well, he does know that she's coming at some point. He doesn't know that she's coming right then, okay?
Okay.
And so she comes through the door, knocks on the door, doesn't say, hey, I'm Mary Jane, like I know Aunt May, blah, blah, blah. No, she just says, face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. And he's like, okay. And it's just like, it's supposed to be like cute or something, but it's stupid. I hate it.
Oh, she said so. Okay, she's right.
You had the jackpot. All right, well then I guess she's right.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then like she just like starts acting like they're dating already. But then she starts dating Harry. And while she's dating Harry, she's like holding on to Peter's arm, being like, "Oh, you're my guy. Oh, Peter. Fuck?
This
Like,
sounds
ew,
like,
go
like
away."
she is kind of a bitch.
Peter.
In like in everything that she's in, she's like in the movies and stuff. Like she's like all jealous of Spider-Man, which like for why? Like like she's because she's like, "Oh, I want to be an actress and no one thinks I'm talented enough." Like, then be better, Mary Jane.
Well,
Be
we're
better.
just
Like,
to clarify, we're talking about Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans right
yes,
now.
yes,
Okay.
yes. And like,
She kind of sucks in that movie.
yeah, like
Jacob's
like,
like,
She-
I'm on
yeah,
the
I'm
train
not-
too.
in every single one of those movies, she cheats on somebody, and it's a
Really?
different person in every one.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like it's so annoying. Like, I freaking hate Mary Jane. She's always so whiny. She's always like jealous of Spider-Man, being like, "Oh, I don't want you to be Spider-Man anymore, Peter." And it's like, he's saving lives. He's being a superhero. Like if you don't want to date a superhero, then fucking leave, Mary Jane. Like, just leave.
Yeah, true.
So
about-
as a quick aside here, you know that that subreddit that's fuck Grandpa Joe.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
since you brought up all these things, I thought maybe there would be. I just looked up fuck Mary Jane subreddit, and the first result is Mary Jane is such a piece of shit in the Spider-Man trilogy, and it's a subreddit. So there's more people.
Yeah, I think like she just deserves more hate, honestly.
Well, I guess it's not a subreddit, it's just a post, but
like
I can't
like I
believe-
hate her so much.
do you
Like,
want me
in
to read?
everything too. Like it's not even just like the movies or just the comics or like one time that she was bad. Like, every time I've seen her in anything, she's always terrible. And I hate it.
What about like the new Spider-Man movies?
Michelle Jones.
Oh, like, you mean like
like Zendaya MJ?
Yeah.
that's not MJ.
It's
that's not
technically
Mary Jane.
Michelle. It's
Fair
Michelle
enough.
Jones, not.
I mean,
Listen.
Michelle
okay,
Okay.
here we go.
That is not Mary
Parallel
Jane.
universe.
Okay. It doesn't look like Mary Jane. She doesn't act like Mary Jane. Her name isn't Mary Jane. That's not Mary Jane.
Well, right, it's not Mary Jane, but it's MJ. So that's why I guess that's what Garen was
It's
saying.
a different character altogether.
Right, but I think that's
So-
what Garen was getting at is like
I
when you
was
think of
more
MJ.
just like, yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
It's like Danny pretty much hit the nail on the head there.
yeah, it's like
So
MJ,
I love that character. But like, if we're talking about Mary Jane here, that's not Mary Jane.
All right, real quick.
Fair
As
enough. Good
this
point.
post, Mary Jane is such a piece of shit in the Spider-Man trilogy. I hate her. In the first one, while dating Harry, she basically cheats on him when kissing Spider-Man. In the second movie, she gets mad at Peter for not showing up to her plays, even though she told him she's getting married while knowing he loves her. When she finds out he's Spider-Man, then she wants to be with him and just abandons her fiance on the altar for him after he said he couldn't be with her. Damn.
Yeah, she's
On the
Yeah,
altar.
Yeah, it's
Alter.
true. I'm just now realizing this. Mary Jane
She's-
really is the piece of shit.
Should we
Holy
start
fuck.
a subreddit?
We should start a subreddit.
Yeah. Instead of a what
We
we
should get
missed
a popular,
subreddit, it'll
like
just
the-
be fuck Mary Jane.
we should make it popular like the Grandpa Joe, where the guy got the tattoo of Grandpa Joe.
What? That guy got a tattoo of
Fuck
Grandpa
Mary
Joe?
Jane.
Yeah, we'll just put one of Mary Jane on us. If this gets 1,000.
Wait, I'm sorry. A dude got a tattoo?
Yeah, let me look it up here.
Guys, if we start a subreddit and it gets 10,000 upvotes, I'll get a tattoo.
Garen,
of
do not
Mary
commit
Jane
to
that
that. Do
says,
not. I'm
Fuck
telling you,
Mary
man.
Jane.
People will do it. They.
I
want
know
to
they
do it.
will. I know. I'm not serious.
One more time for the record, Garen.
Nah, not for the record.
Well, it's already on record, so.
We're gonna put it in anyway.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. But you gotta
Here,
be careful with shit like that.
Here, I'm looking for the tattoo. It's like the top one of all time.
I'm looking for it too. Oh, I
Here,
found
I got it.
Oh,
Look
no,
at that.
you go ahead. Share it.
Okay. This.
Oh my god! It looks
Oh
so
my god, I love that.
So I'm just gonna try to describe this for
Here's
audio
the post
people.
below it. If I get 2K upload, I'll have Grandpa Joe on it. And this is
Here's the tattoo, everyone.
the
May our,
guy.
may our
Oh my
hatred
God.
of Grandpa, or sorry, may our hatred of Joe reign forever. So it's Grandpa Joe looking like a dunce, and it's
He
on
looks
his-
like he doesn't even look like Grandpa Joe though.
Here,
Wait,
look at
wait,
the
wait,
ta-
wait,
look
wait,
at
wait, wait. Stay on it.
God.
I gotta describe this for the people. It's him. And,
Sorry.
stop scrolling. It's Grandpa Joe, and with the golden ticket says "fuck Grandpa Joe," and he has a Willy Wonka bar and an everlasting gobstopper sitting next to him, and he looks like an idiot.
A Willy Wonka bar.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh
That's
God.
great.
Well,
There,
Look at that. That's what the
oh
Joe
my
said.
god. Fuck that.
oh my God.
Wait. Go back to that WWE
one?
one. Charlie Bucket wins a golden ticket and Grandpa Joe. It's the guy getting up out of the coffin.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
can't walk until.
Oh my God.
Didn't we go
That's
on the
so
subreddit on
fucking
one of the other
funny.
episodes? I think
What was it?
I think we've already done this whole bit
I-
before on
yeah.
the podcast, so I don't want
I
to
think
dwell
we
on it
did.
too much. But
Yeah.
nice.
Do you,
That's
do you
funny.
guys have any other characters that you just like hate either for no reason or good reason? Like any other characters
okay,
that you
I got
just
one.
despise?
I got one.
Who was it? Caillou.
Oh yeah, everyone hates Caillou.
Freaking,
Yeah,
like
Dude, Caillou's such a bitch.
yeah.
Fucking little
Like-
bald ass 4-year-old.
What's the beef with Caillou exactly? Because I've never actually.
He's just a
heard.
little shit,
he
man.
cries in every episode. He's so spoiled, and he doesn't learn everything in every episode. Like it doesn't, like
So there's
the
no
amount of
character development for him, really.
yeah, the amount of parents.
Literally
like,
none.
It was from PBS Kids. Like every show has like a lesson. This kid cries and whines about everything, and he doesn't learn anything. Like
Really?
all the parents hate the show and change the channel when it turns on.
Damn.
Yeah,
I remember
literally.
my mom, when I was younger, it was on for some reason, and my mom was like, "I'm so sick of this character."
Stretches it all pissed off.
Yeah,
Damn.
I saw this clip of like it's like Caillou and like his baby sister is just like laying in her crib or whatever, and then he like goes up to her and he's like, "Hi, Rosie," and she's like looking up at him, just like smiling, and he just like all of a sudden turns evil and just like pinches her. And then
Literally.
like the dad walks in, he's like, "Why'd you just do that?" And he's just like,
What the
"Why'd you do
fuck?
that,
Dude,
Caillou?"
literally the worst.
Guys,
Such
Caillou's
a
such an
shithead.
asshole.
The original Caillou book, actually, the kid did learn at the end, not to be, and I
Yeah.
think the author of the book tried suing the TV show creators because they had such a bad depiction.
Damn.
Like it's incredible.
God damn.
You- Speaking of PBS Kids, there's another show. Do you guys remember Cyber Chase?
Dude, oh my god, I fucking
think-
love
Fucking-
Cyber Chase.
The
I think
motherboard,
there's
dude.
still
What's wrong with Motherboard?
Dude, you're telling me she
I
lets
can't-
this villain like just capture her and almost take over the entire world all the time? Isn't she like the god of that universe? She's making
supposed to
these
be.
little kids do fucking math to save her bitch ass. Fuck her, bro.
God
Fuck
damn.
the motherboard.
Garen's heated on this one. He
Fuck the
fired in with
motherboard,
that.
bro.
Honestly, I don't remember a lot about Cyber Chase other than the fact that I think the theme song was like fucking bumping is all I remember, and I fucking loved watching it. That's all I remember about it.
Yeah, it's a
Side-
great show.
Sidebar, I'm gonna make a
Arthur was
theme
my
song
favorite.
now.
Are you for us?
100%. I will. If we're dead serious about it, I'll make like a theme song.
A theme song? Are we talking like actual like full length song?
No, I
Or are
mean
you
like
talking
a
about a jingle?
thong. I'm talking about a
A
thong.
thong.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass! You gotta wear a thong on the podcast.
I mean, if you pay me, I'll do it.
If we get 100, if we get 100 downloads,
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Hey, no! Hey, wait!
Hold on. If we get what's a 15K likes on this YouTube video, 15K, you think that's reasonable?
Dude, I don't want to commit to this, man. I got
Garrett, do you think we'll ever get big enough to get? No, we fucking won't.
the fact that it's a possibility, man. I can't put my
All you have to do is-
reputation on the line.
All you have
for
to do
that.
is wear it. You don't have to necessarily show your thong. You just have to be wearing it. You could take it off after like five. How about this? How about this? 5 minutes of Garen wearing a thong.
Who's gonna know
You will.
if I wear the thong? That's just mental torture for me.
Okay. How do? What's your compromise
just-
here?
I'll send you guys a picture like of the thong itself. I'll just like lay it out on my bed or something and just send a
Okay.
picture of it.
But that.
How about that?
but
I'll
then
have to. What do you want me to
Okay,
send you a
okay.
picture of me in a thong?
I have a solution. I have a solution
Like
to this
a
problem.
banana hammock.
I have a solution to this problem. You wear it on the podcast and then you show, but I will edit a black screen so no one else can see your thong. But we will confirm that Garen's wearing a thong. At 15K likes on this video. Come on, Garen. I'll do something
15K,
stupid
I
for
mean,
for another one, but
Oh
we'll be confident by
put
then.
your thong where your mouth is, Garen.
What should I get it purple and yellow too to match?
Dude. Okay, now we're committed. Now we're thinking. Come on, Garen. Please.
I'll have.
Dude,
you
imagine how
gotta stop
fucking
me.
funny.
You gotta stop me. I'm gonna make this so bad for myself. I'll just
No, go on.
I'll go to some design site and just make it purple on one side, yellow on the other, and have WWM written down the front.
Dude. Well, now we have to do it. The people are gonna be all 8 of our listeners are gonna be wanting this so bad.
Oh my god, dude! I know. I'm about to get so many messages about this shit.
I'm trying to
As
think
soon
of what
as this
I'll do that's
episode drops, man.
embarrassing.
Oh,
How about this? How about we gotta all do something embarrassing. I don't want to leave Garen the only embarrassed one.
no, I'll do it.
Okay, really?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Garen will wear.
If-
That was
Okay.
easy.
If you
It-
okay,
No,
there
no,
has
I
to
was
be-
like, oh, okay.
fuck it. Who
Okay,
cares,
well,
right?
here.
There has to be a statute of limitations. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
This
hold-
isn't like 5 years down the line the video gets
Why
15K
not?
likes. Hell no, because oh no.
Okay, so well then let's lay out the terms here for this whole thing. So what do you think is a reasonable amount of likes on our YouTube video of this that
2.
you'd feel fine wearing a thong on the podcast and
2
showing us?
I don't know. Like,
You think 15K is reasonable?
fuck it. We'll go with 15K.
Okay, if 15,000 people like this video within how
2
long?
seconds.
2 seconds.
I don't know. How long do you think?
I don't know. It's your thong.
2 years.
It's your theme
2
song.
years.
2 years?
I need to stop saying 2.
2
2
years.
seconds, 2 years.
Well, yeah, because
2 likes,
we're-
2 seconds.
we have
What
8
about like
we have
1
8
year?
followers. We have 8
We
followers
could
right now.
we could blow up tomorrow.
I think we will if you wear a thong on the podcast. So people are gonna be. You know what? I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where we're
That'd
like,
be a
oh,
highlight for sure.
I feel like it's gonna be one of these things where we're like, oh, whatever, 15K, and then someone's gonna go on Twitter and we're just gonna get fucked. Well, you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, that's how you get, like,
That's how we get
Publicity.
big.
yeah. Garen's saving that.
Okay, so
Getting us the
one
jump
last
start.
time, just to lay it out, and then we'll wrap up because we definitely should be wrapping up. Garen will wear a thong on the podcast and show us, but we'll black it out so that people won't actually see your thong. And I promise you that. And maybe if we get Patreon, maybe one day we'll show the actual thong. But that's not a promise though. But if we get 15K likes on this YouTube video within, was it 1 year?
We'll go with a year.
Within 1 year.
That's a good.
Today's what? What is today? May 5th?
Well, it's not going up today. It'll be 9th.
Okay, so are we doing it as of the day of recording this or the day the podcast releases?
It's
Yeah, it
Cinco
goes
de
up.
Mayo right now. It's just easy to remember.
Okay. So
Okay,
then
Cinco de Mayo,
by Cinco de Mayo next
2023.
year.
we have to
Alright.
get 15K likes on this YouTube video and Garen wear a thong on the podcast for at least 5 minutes.
That's so long, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're fucked.
Oh, that's so long.
Well, anyway, we should wrap it up. I'm surprised. You know what was funny about that was I was like fighting you on it, and then you were like, "All right, fine." Like you just gave up.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I wear a thong for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be funny.
I hope it's all because of Danny's
That-
mispronunciation.
that-
Thong,
yeah, theme
song.
That
Thong.
and a lifetime of embarrassment because this
No,
is gonna
'cause-
go up on the internet.
Yeah, but no one's gonna see it.
some random person's gonna see it. And they're
No,
gonna be
but
like,
what
"Oh,
I'm
dude,
saying
this
is-
gold."
What I'm saying is the thong wearing will be between me, you, and Jacob. The
Wait, what? We
actual visualization of seeing the
Whatever.
thong will
I
be
get it.
between us.
Yeah, let's just move on now. And just move on.
Have we dwelled on thong long enough?
Yes.
Okay, we should wrap it. I'm so sorry.
I hope you know I'm not gonna promote this episode at all.
Yeah,
Danny's
well, I
thong.
will.
I am not.
I might go on and get some new people.
Dude,
I haven't-
oh,
I haven't
is this
promoted
what it
yet.
takes? Is this what it takes, Jacob? I
Yeah,
have to
for
wear a
real?
thong.
I'm in
For
the thing
Jacob to
thong.
finally promote it. Yeah. Well, okay.
Well, I don't know how to promote it. Like
Go on Snapchat
how,
and put it up
how to
there.
put the link on it.
I'll show you soon, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here because I gotta get doing stuff.
We're at an hour and a half in. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
but
amount of time.
solid episode, everybody. Clap, golf clap for yourself. Get a little golf clap in. Garen's not golf clapping because he has to wear a thong, but
Not yet.
And
yeah,
maybe
well,
there.
I feel like
Not
this.
confirmed.
I hope this is one of those things that we're like, it's gonna be fine, and then we just get an influx of likes. But we'll
Oh,
cross
wait,
that bridge when we get to
15,000
it.
Though, I mean,
15,000 is a fucking lot. I don't think
Yeah,
that's
I was
gonna
gonna say-
happen.
I was gonna say like I don't think this is gonna happen.
Yeah, but either way,
I am praying that this does not happen.
we'll find
I
out.
want it to grow as big as fast as possible, but 15K is the limit.
I don't think 15K
Like-
is gonna happen, unless
What if we get 30K? We can keep up and up.
no, we should do that. I think 15K is such an unattainable thing that I think if we ever get to that at this point, at this stage, doing it for a month, this is like our 2-month episode.
Make
Or
one
no,
2 month in. Oh, yeah.
yeah, no, actually last week's was. So we're like 2 months. There's no way that we blow up to 15K, but it doesn't matter. We'll deal with it later. But okay, I said I was gonna wrap, so I'm gonna wrap. Thanks for watching. You should give it a like, by the way. Give us 5 stars if
15K of
you,
them.
yeah, 15K of them. Make 15K accounts.
Oh my god.
If you're
We'll make
watching or
100.
if you're listening on whatever, give us a 5-star, because then we'll maybe get sponsors one day and we can make this an actual like monetization path. That'd be pretty sick. Just saying. Money, give us money. Garen looks so distraught right now. He looks empty inside. I'm so sorry.
I have no shame. There's what
Well,
do I got to lose?
once it happens, you won't. But yeah, you can. The links to YouTube channels will be in the description. What else is there? Thanks for listening, everyone. You know, I don't know what else. What did we? I feel like there was one other thing that we like promoted last time. No, I'm probably just going insane. We love every one of you listeners. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
We do.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.